are we on a G5? Notice how she was really close and then she went. Whilst doing a little deep dive into my analytics for my channel, I realised that over half of you who watch my videos and enjoy my videos don't actually subscribe. Not only by subscribing does it obviously increase the number of subscribers, which seems pretty obvious, but it also helps with engagement, it also helps with YouTube promoting my videos, and it just helps in a positive way. So if you are sitting there and you enjoy what I do and enjoy what content I post, can you do me a favour and double check if you are subscribed over to my channel? And if you are not, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher, and today I'm returning back to Heart. Now, I have only reacted to and analysed one Heart performance, and that was Stairway to Heaven, which is a cover that they did. So this time I will be jumping onto the live version of Crazy on You. Now, I'm going to say this really, really fast, but you're going to have to forgive me because I, at this moment in time, don't know if I know this song, so there's a hot chance that I might not. But we're all here together and we're gonna break this down and enjoy it together. That's right, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so we'll be stopping and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here. If you want to watch the full thing, I have left the link to the original video in the description below. Do go over and check out my Patreon as well. You can get early access to all of my videos, as well as more content and updates and just a good old time. I think we best get to this live performance of Crazy on You. I just want to say, like, obviously we haven't heard any vocals yet. This is, let me just get, it's Nancy Wilson, who I just, so far, just hearing the acoustic guitar and then subtle strings that we just heard then, it's just so lovely and open and raw. Just imagine being live then. I can't. But yeah, I just love how it's just so bare and it really draws the audience in. Oh, and of course the wind. Woo! Go on. Hold on. This is all this like intricate stuff's been done on like an acoustic guitar as well. I'm loving this. Gosh. So far we're 1:40 into this live transition into this song, and it's just a beautiful guitar intro. I love this. Gosh, it's so amazing. Ooh. Right, before, this I just want to hear this. Like, imagine like just being there live, hearing this, knowing where it's gonna go, and then just kind of pauses. You hear like the audience, yeah, and then where are we going? 2 minutes. Wow, 2.5 minutes. Woo! It's still just her. Ah. Yeah, shit. Oh! I love the direction and the energy that just the band brings, but also Ann Wilson here just coming forward like that like march forward. And also just the emphasis on certain words as well. It's just so bitey and like it's just you know, snappy and out there. Very conversational, very connected to a speaking voice. I love that. Yeah. I love that vibrato. E5 up there. Okay, so wait. Where are we? But I tell myself. Okay, cool. So we're starting that phrase right on the. We've just gone over the first passage there. So because the phrase and the melodic line ascends, we get higher and higher. And Ann Wilson wants to remain in this chest dominant spoken, you know, speech like territory. She needs to make sure that she is in a balanced and supported place to start off with. So, and actually notice how like tiny the vowels are. And I tell myself, she's kind of not really opening. She's kind of hovering in this small kind of space, so she has more control and it feels right for her. So when she opens up on the, what's that word? Tell myself, I'm doing all right. Is it? I'm doing all right. There's nothing left to do. Nothing up. I mean, it's beautiful on the R vowel. She goes straight onto this like bright ping. There's so much twang on there as well. That vibrato has got such lovely lightness from this head voice territory, but it's got a lovely spoken like call feel. This is a glorious mixed belt here already. But it's the setup, the preparation that's really good. She even squats into it. Oh, I love the crazy. Does she do a little riff down on crazy? I mean, these high notes that she's doing, this crazy on you. Is it there? Crazy on you. When like this is all in such a tricky, challenging area for a singer because we're trying to get the right thickness that we want, full sounding voice, but not be too heavy. And she's navigating this so well that it just seems like a breeze. It doesn't seem like it's tricky at all for her. And this is because like when she comes down to these lower notes after, she's not pressing as well. So there is no pressing going on anywhere in her range. It's beautiful. Oh, like even Like, okay, A4, we are softening up there as well. It's the top part of her chest voice, but she's actually softening up there a bit. But it's so connected. She's got great vocal fold closure. So what that means is that when the vocal folds are vibrating to create the sound, we are not throwing too much breath through it and becoming quite whispery. There was a lovely section where she did, which just means that she's got lovely strength of the vocal folds because she can choose what she wants to do when she wants to do it. I really like that phrasing in that little middle section. That kisses your kiss. So there's a little bit of breath thrown there. Kisses your ear in the air. I like that. Just that little break, that pause. It just makes it so conversational. You kind of get out of the world that she's singing. Obviously she is because it's a song. But you kind of like almost forget and you're just brought into wherever she is in her world of telling this story. I know I just stopped at a really bad place there, but I love the experimentation that we're getting with this. There is so much playfulness and character. I love it. You don't need to wonder. I love, again, it's very forward and placed. If we were like lowering the larynx or sinking that voice back a little bit, we'd struggle to get that same projection that she's getting. She's not actually, this isn't a loud sound, even though we are projecting and sending that voice forward. She isn't thinking of it with heaps of volume, because otherwise what would happen is we associate volume with thicker folds and we want to reach up with that, therefore ending up becoming pressed and strained and getting tired a lot quicker. If she's singing this all the time when she's touring around, right, she's got to make sure that she can hit these notes in a comfortable place for her and still kind of rock out and add that distortion that she wants to do. So what she's actually doing is she's relying heavily on this twang. Twang is the tightening of the AES. Think of like a wah, like a kind of cry. She's thinking about this a lot, and that's what's helping her maintain a full sound in this area of her voice. I can't. And notice they're all on A vowels as well. What was that? Mine, was it? Pleasures are mine. So again, on this A vowel, written beautifully because it's such an open vowel and you can really belt and just let your voice sing. And I love especially that she bends her body down, her arms up, and she's her body is very much involved with her voice. Love it. Rocking out on the guitar. Ooh! Look at this journey of her voice there on that lovely, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? That little part, it's beautiful. And again, she's maintaining a lot of twang in her voice, sometimes more, sometimes less as she goes through this passage. But it's just all to guide her to make sure that she's consistently in this tone that she wants, and she's remaining in this full sound without being too heavy or, and then letting the vocal folds flip and bring up too much air. It's really lovely. What you gonna do? That was such an interesting middle eight section as well. And we go back to this. Notice as well when I love this choral R feel, but notice when we hear the wah, is that again an E5? Yes, we get a lovely E5 mixed belt from Ann Wilson again. She puts a W in front of it. What this W does, it kind of you know, wow, when we think of crying, we put that W there anyway. Wow, and it engages our core. We need to make sure that even though we are, you know, it's a loud sound, but she's not thinking of it with volume. She's not thinking, wah, like your voice just wants to break. Wah! She's thinking of it tiny. She's thinking of it like a little bit pulled back, allowing that twang to bring the volume and heaps of core engagement. And I love this arm down. It's so free. Oh, nice. I love how close she is with the mic, I was going to say. And then notice how as soon as she went, la. Wow, E5 again. That is a lot more of a chest dominant sound that we had before, like the wah that we just had wah up there. La. Like we heard a little bit of that grit and distortion within the voice as well. But she is throwing a lot of that. Again, it's not heavy. It's just a little bit thicker than before. But the placement of it is so great. That chuck away. And also notice how she was really close. And then she went... I need to pull back a little bit, but she's still, that presence within her voice, that it's still there. The mic is like capturing all of that. It's so good. Oh, it's so highly up there in that pocket. What's interesting actually is on the crazy, to get that thinner kind of placement as well, she's actually going crazy on, not rather than cry and opening up too much. She's actually again staying on this quite closed ear vowel, crazy on you, and it helps with that placement for her. It obviously feels good because she's repeating this note and this word so many times, so she's kind of just activating that, and she keeps hitting it in that same placement. Ooh! Are we getting ooze from vocals as well, or is it like a guitar sound in that? I think it's guitar. Whoa. Okay, we've got some ooze coming in there. Okay, cool. Key change for the last little bit. I love that duo kind of guitar solo, the drums as well. It's just so like such an high energy packed performance. And now like for the last little bit, we've got these I don't know how it's going to end, but we're softening up a lot with the ooze that we're hearing. Oh, 3. Okay, cool. Okay, wow. I mean, I'm loving all the fashion here. It's great. Again, so we go back to, we had a lovely subtle like ooze. Open up on that A vowel, we get that lovely did we go back? What? Are we on a G5? Woo! No, okay, we've gone, we're still in the same key. We've got E5 there. Wah! So we get the same kind of build up, and again, it's beautifully, we can hear it kind of soaring and pinging out on top of all the other glorious harmonies that's going on. And that kick! Okay, I want to see more. 100%. I just love how easy those beautiful, glorious belts felt, like how effortless it was, and how Ann Wilson navigated through those, like her first passage, even going into a second passage, getting such lovely sustain, like the strength behind those mixed belts were just fab. I loved the approach to them. And then, yeah, let's just not forget that amazing intro from Nancy Wilson as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more recommendations. Thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. Please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Go over and check me out on Patreon as well, and just because I'm wearing it, my merch shop is also in the description below as well, so do go and check that out. I'll see you very soon for another video.